What is up, Centennial? I'm Ryan, this is my buddy Kenneth, and welcome to the second episode now?
Yeah.
Yep, second episode of the Centennial Podcast. So last time, Kenneth was talking about how he'd never been to homecoming and what his hopes were and stuff like that. So go ahead and tell us what happened.
Well, what happened was I went there, I danced a little, had a few here and there, also got a picture with a good girl, and well, I would just say that my night was pretty fun.
It was
overall.
fun? Yeah?
Yeah.
Is there anything you do differently or do again, or?
What I would do differently would actually give the ticket to my date this time, because she didn't show up, but I still had a lot of fun. If anything, more fun.
You're just like, you know what? I don't need you. Let's go party.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. It's glad you had a good time. Now me, I went to homecoming personally, but I didn't actually go to the dance itself because of, like Evan said last week, I didn't really have that great of a time. I thought it was really awkward, a bunch of standing around. But this year was really good. I went down, got dinner with my date and a couple of my buddies, and we just had a good time. So yeah, and what was your favorite part about homecoming?
My favorite part? I would have to say when I started to dance and then everybody else joined in. That had to be my favorite part.
Yeah, you felt like a dancing king?
That and also a party starter.
A party starter? That's what's up.
Yeah.
Is it, are you gonna go to prom?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
So what other dances are there besides homecoming and prom? Isn't there?
There's the neon dance that I remember, but that's pretty much it. I don't really remember any others.
Wasn't that a theme last year for, I think it was either Sadie's or Girls Reverse or
something like that.
Something like that. Does anyone else know? You guys can talk. You don't have to be all. Sadie's and GR. Homecoming, prom. What else is there? I don't know. But wasn't that, like I was saying, that's a theme for,
wait a minute, are we
was
recording?
it GR? Yeah, it's okay. It's a podcast. We can sit here and talk to whoever we want. I mean, they can't hear it. These guys can't hear them, so it's kind of awkward, but it's all good, dude. Don't worry. So let's see, what else is up here? We got,
dislikes?
Yeah, what did you dislike about it, other than your date not showing up?
Was the punch bowl, because I thought it was a chocolate fountain.
I remember talking about that, yeah. You were like, I wanted a chocolate fountain, and there was no chocolate fountain.
My biggest disappointment yet.
Your biggest disappointment, you know?
Yep.
I agree. I think a chocolate fountain would be pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like chocolate. I like fountains.
And another disappointment that I've noticed was that every time when I would leave the dance floor so often that eventually people started huddling up in groups and just standing there until they decided to dance on their own, which I got proud of.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. You're just a party animal, it sounds like.
You know it.
Yeah.
I was sweating during that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the music and stuff and all that?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome, dude. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a great time. I had a great time. I did some weird stuff. I did like anti-homecoming almost. Not in that sort of way, man. Not get your mind out of the gutter. But I went and played on jungle gyms. You know, I went to California Pizza Kitchen for dinner.
Sounds good.
And yeah, dude, we had like 36 cupcakes and we ate half of them. It was pretty crazy.
36 cupcakes. Well, I really hope you visited your toothbrush and the dentist afterwards.
Oh, you know it. I probably did it twice a night just to get rid of it. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up what we have to talk about, and we're gonna head it over to.
Wait, it seems we forgot one thing. Before the dance, there was actually the game on football.
Oh, that's right. I didn't
yeah.
even. Whoops, my bad. I totally forgot.
We forgot to mention this, but we destroyed Gorman. Was it?
Oh, I don't think it was Gorman.
Cimarron.
It was Cimarron.
Thank you. We had twice as many points as Cimarron, so it was an easy win for us.
Yeah, I think it says here. I wrote the final score was 39-14. So that's for Centennial. That's really good. I mean, I don't know. We weren't that great last year. I'm not good at football. I don't know. I'm just being honest.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with honesty.
Everyone's like, ooh, I can't believe you said that. I don't know.
Well, I think that pretty much covers up for this segment, but how about we kick it over to Halloween and see what's happening over there, seeing that there's so many festivities now. let's focus on one that's more mainstream, and that's actually being ignored this year for some reason.
Yeah, let's send it on over to Bat Boy and Nerd Boy. No,
Batman and Nerd Boy.
Batman and Nerd Boy. All right.
I mean, Batman and Bat Nerd.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
Bat nerd.
Bat Nerd. Okay, my bad. Let's send it on over to them.
Welcome, Centennial High School. Upcoming events include Nevada Day, or as Nerd Boy likes to call it,
Free candy. Or Halloween.
The best part about Halloween is dressing up, and that's a big topic here at the school. Nerd Boy, you want to take it off with that?
Well, I think there's really 3 categories to costumes. I think there's classic, scary, and creative.
Well, what's your idea about creative?
My idea of creative is something that's wacko, way out there. I like when people dress up as food, because food is good.
You're making me hungry, Nerd Boy. I hope you know that. My idea about creative is putting a lot of work into very, very complex costumes. Like, I remember seeing one year on the internet, someone dressed up as Optimus Prime. It was twice the size of him. And what's your idea about scary?
Well, my idea about scary is clowns. I hate when people dress up as clowns.
Clowns, really?
Yeah, especially on Halloween. It's just, ugh.
Ugh. I just got shivers. Thank you, Nerd Boy. So, for my idea about scary, it's basically anything that can scare you. Clowns. Just clowns.
Okay, well, the next category, I guess you could call it, is classic.
Which is any costume that has lasted more than 5 years. The probably most classic one that I remember from when I was in elementary school is Scream. Yeah. How many people have dressed up as Scream? It's so pathetic.
All right, another thing that's very important is the school rules and regulations about costumes at school. Starting with no weapons.
That's the biggest one. No weapons, no simulations of weapons. Nerd Boy, you want to take that off because you know more about those than I did, discussing it beforehand.
Yes. No fake swords or knives, no fake claws. You can't have fake guns, even if it's clearly a prop. Even if it's a water gun or a Nerf gun, just none of that.
Well, Nerd Boy, on the claws issue, I know that there are tons of plastic gloves where it's supposed to be like werewolf claws. Are those not allowed?
Up to my knowledge, no.
Very well. Another thing that is well known is wings and tail. You're allowed to wear them, but they cannot interfere with anyone in the student body, so nothing too big and fancy. What else, Nerd Boy?
Oh, another thing is hats, hoods, and masks.
Hats, hoods, and masks. What does that include?
Just no hats, no masks, and no hoods. Because somebody could put it over their face and nobody will know who they are.
And what's your opinion on that? Because you were very heated about that when we were discussing beforehand.
My opinion on that is just that you shouldn't even bring them to school. If it's not allowed on a normal day, it's not allowed on Halloween. It's nothing special.
And which also leads us to, since you're already decorating your body with an amazing costume, I bet everyone has their costumes already planned. Let's lead on to decorations. Nerd Boy, what's the best decoration you've seen so far?
Best decorations I've seen is I love when people take those inflatable haunted house things and they put them in their courtyard.
Really?
Yeah, that's really cool.
I've never seen those before. Are they like actually full-on haunted houses that you can walk through, or are they
No, they're just a few rooms.
Ah, darn. For me, every time on the bus, I always pass by this house. They go all out when it comes to decorations, both Halloween, Christmas, and Thanksgiving.
All in one, or?
Yeah. For Thanksgiving, it feels like, because you can already see the decorations for Christmas already being put up, and Thanksgiving hasn't even passed yet. What really annoys me is Walmart always like puts up Christmas decorations before Halloween has even passed. It's like, oh well, I know Halloween's coming now. I can see the one aisle. And one thing about decorations is, I've noticed that not that many teachers decorate their rooms.
Ah, yes.
I think that would be very helpful for the student body. Mix it up a little.
Well, it also distracts from the learning experience. So anything too festive or too way out there is not good.
But a little decorations is alright, like some Halloween lights.
Yeah.
Which also leads us on to porch lights. Nerd Boy, you want to take that off?
Porch lights are a big deal. Leave your porch lights on if you're still participating. And if you went to bed, turn them off.
But, Nerd Boy, what if my porch lights are broken and I'm still participating?
then you usually want to put up some decorations, light up some lights, or maybe put some jack-o'-lanterns in the front yard and light them up.
Oh, that'd be fun. Just flaming jack-o'-lantern. Which, that's our time. By the looks of it, Nerd Boy, what do you want to say? Anything else? No?
No.
No? Okay. Thank you for watching Centennial Podcast. We'll see you next week.